What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. We're at Eagle Ranch again, 9-hole track. We're playing the longs this time. Holes 1, 4, and 9 have a long tee. So par 28, 2,600 feet. Here's a look at the map of the course. We're starting with hole 1, par 4, 563 feet. Definitely the longest hole on the course. It's down this tree line on the right. Backhand turnover for sure. Throwing an alpha here just to kind of flex around that darker big tree and get out there. I also have a video from the shorts that's already out on YouTube, so after this, check that out as well. It's fun to mix it up. Yeah, I found the one thing you really don't want to be behind. So I'm going to go thumber. And this had the craziest ground play. It like stood up, popped over, and rolled down that hill almost all the way to the creek. I've never seen a thumber do that before. Yeah, it looks easy because all the leaves are on the ground, but really, really low ceiling. Pretty much all I can do is pitch up, take my par here. Hole 2, 234 feet, uphill, short little par 3.
See if I can get there with that.
Going with my razor claw. I keep overthrowing this on my upshots. It's very overstable, but it also glides quite a bit. So, trying it off the tee. I'm pretty pleased. Give the basket some love for good luck. Got a little awkward downhill putt with these branches. Too high. Tap in for 3. Player 2 made their putt though. Hole 3, par 3, 290 feet. We'll see what this one looks like.
Alright, so this is one of the better holes out here to test because I can actually see the whole flight. It's not super long. I mean, none of these holes are super long, but it's a good uphill shot. I think it's safe. I'm going to test my 4th run Apex Alpha. This is a 174. I got it at the VPO, so I've been throwing it for about a month or so now. I'm going to test a 172 Royal Alpha. Haven't thrown one of these yet. I heard they're super glidey, so kind of worried about overthrowing it. Going on the street and really messing it up, but we'll see. And then a 167 Sublime Alpha, which should be available by now on the shelves. So let's see how it goes. Go the Apex first because that's the one I have a understanding of. I also have like a over the left shoulder tailwind. Too low. Lightweight Sublime next. Similar flight to the Apex. I gave that one height, swung it a little more to the right, so that's why they look so different, but I would say pretty similar flight. Now for the Royal. Just missed the tree, luckily. I don't know if I put a little more oomph on it or if it has a little bit of late turn, not quite as much high speed stability as the others, which is to be expected since it's base plastic. But I mean, I snapped that one and it went really straight. So I'm excited to see how they all season in.
So I'm playing off of the Sublime one. Got myself a 2. On to hole 4. This is the only hole I was nervous about. 373 feet to the basket, par 3. It's about 320 to clear, which is why I decided to go for it. I didn't bring any water discs. I wasn't planning on going for this hole, but just felt right. Put a little bit of flex on an Eternal Longhorn and let the disc do the rest.
Made it.
So yeah, I just put it dead straight pretty much off and was able to punch through this little hole in the bushes. Laying up with a berg, putting it nice and close for a tap in.
Yeah, so I could see this water hole in the pond is high being a problem because you got this line of guardian trees kind of blocking you from getting over safe side unless you saw it off, or don't saw it off. You kind of flip it like I did, or you saw it off early like the hole's designed for.
On hole 5, 294 feet, short. You can barely see the band off of the tee. It's on the edge of a hill, sloping left to right. The green is. So I'm throwing my meteor here, just definitely wanting to stay up top. I don't want to bring a rollaway into play.
It's funny, so I played the shorts first, kind of got my butt kicked a little bit because I don't know the course, I don't know where the danger is. And now I'm playing the longs, and I'm shooting better than I did from the shorts. Which there's only 3 holes that are longer. All of them are the same, or the other 6 are the same. But it's a good warm up and a good morale boost. Whoop.
I've turned it over a little bit much, but better than my tee shot on the shorts. And I thought it was going to stand up and roll, but it settled. Another 3. On to hole 6, 184 feet uphill. I should have lasered this one. That feels a little short. It might be a touch longer, but it's definitely a stable throwing putter or overstable mid-range. I'm going with a Bobcat, swinging it a little bit too wide. I should have either thrown it straighter or gone with my more overstable Bobcat. So I'm kind of outside of the circle here, putting back down the hill. The miss you don't want to have here is sawing something off and being short left in the bushes.
That's where the bulk
There's
of the
the course.
is,
That's the bulk of it back towards the creek there. It hasn't rained in a while, so I think this soupy ground is from irrigation. But here we are at hole 7, 223 feet, little par 3 putter ace run hole. You do have to look out for the pond on the right and the creek straight. I say creek, it's pretty shallow, at least today it was. So I'm throwing berg hard, looking for something to just stall. Oh, I thought it was going in. See an ace trace.
Oh my gosh! So I'm dry, but barely. And if you watched my last video, you know that I had determined this was a sucker ace run hole because there's like a peninsula over here, and then there's that cutaway right behind the basket. So the backhand turnover ace run is for suckers, and I'm a sucker for backhand ace runs. So got lucky the first time. Seems like I got lucky this time too. I think it was this close. I think. It's supported by leaves, so I'm gonna take it.
So hole 8, par 3, 210 feet. This is a weird, fun little hole. I'm sure there's
You can't get it far enough. It just go.
a lot of creativity to be had here. I've gone straight at it with not a lot of success, so I'm going Lucidex Glimmer Felon and playing the flare. Fun shot. Definitely aimed too far to the left, though. Another par. Doesn't feel great, but I'm under par.
So far on the longs, I'm 1 under, putting terribly. But going into hole 9, which is the 3rd hole that has a long pin position, I double bogeyed it from the short. The ground is super muddy on the fairway, but I think there's a different gap you can go for off the long, so we'll see what happens. All in all, super great park. Had a good time. it'd be doable due to cart here. There's worse cart-friendly courses in the Metroplex. This just has a lot of elevation, especially for like a little 9-hole. But you could do it with a cart. Backpack's fine. Decent little workout. Only thing I lost was a pocket knife. Fell out of these Piranha pants. Second time I've lost a pocket knife out of these, so I'll probably never play disc golf in these again. But yeah, oh, also, it's next to the Air Force Base out here, so if you like getting razzed by jets, training, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, lots of jets flying over today. On a final hole, par 3, 319 feet, the last long hole.
You have no choice but to go for that, unless you go laterally, which I might go for that or play like big turnover. Oh, let's see. Second round free tail.
I've elected to go for the big turnover gap with the free tail.
I just parked it. That was so sick. And there she is, holy smokes. My free tail that I've had was super beat in, so I took it out of my bag. And today I just decided to put this second run Sublime one. And holy smokes. Holy smokes, folks.
Yeah, finished with a birdie. Felt nice to get one back after missing some of those short holes.
Anyways, definitely come check out this park. Fun holes, lots of decision making with the hills and the lies and downhill putts and uphill putts and the creek and the pond. So super fun. Definitely check it out. Up here in Saginaw, just a little bit outside to the northwest of DFW proper. Also, final shout out, Disc Golf Pro Tour. I got this hat right before COVID, met Jeff Spring, ran into him right before the Waco tournament. Met him and Macbeth and Brody Smith and Chandler Fry and Adam Hammis, Jeff Corns. And yeah, Jeff Spring gave me this hat, told me to rock it. I've been rocking it. It's got nasty sweat stains. Super big fan of Disc Golf Pro Tour. If you're not a subscriber, it is well worth checking it out. So thanks, Jeff. So yeah, check it out. Hope to see you out there.
As usual, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.